Imagine being told a story, yet not with words. You're sitting in the audience, mesmerized as men and women dance delicately across the stage. Their turns and leaps express a multitude of emotions, and suddenly you feel the story as well. Since the 16th century, classical ballet was performed as entertainment as it still is today. However, ballet has evolved over time into a complex art form that is the basis for all dance styles today. This evolution includes human and non-human factors and shows an elaboration of the arts. In the early stages of the Italian Renaissance era in the 1500s, the term ballet was born from the Italian word ballare, meaning to dance. The first ballet steps included small hops, slides, and gentle turns. The official vocabulary of ballet was created in the French language over the next 100 years, including terms like allonger, meaning to elongate. What's a ballerina without the proper attire? At first, performers wore extravagant masks and headdresses, various layers of detailed costuming, and small ornaments. Most dancing shoes had short heels and pointed toes, in closer resemblance to dress shoes rather than the ballet slippers of today. Dancing on pointe, or on toe, grew popular in the early 19th century, but this dance style was reserved for women only, as the characters of the Romantic era were inspired by graceful fairies whose purity and kindness overpowered evil. These romantic heroines were dressed in white, bell-shaped tutus that were about calf length. Typical roles of these majestic creatures plotted to capture the hearts of mortal men. Personalities of these types are still represented in the most popular classic ballets today, such as Swan Lake. Migration routes of ballet out of Europe and into America was Sergei Diaghilev's group, the Ballets Russes, a company that changed the face of the art. Founded in 1909, the company quickly became widely known for new choreography styles that defied the original laws of ballet. These changes countered the claims that female dancers should always be soft and male dancers shouldn't be in the spotlight. The Ballets Russes toured in Europe and the Americas, performing various ballets. Ballet soon spread out across America in the 1930s when several of the group members left the company, including dancers, choreographers, and composers. Of these talents, George Balanchine founded the New York City Ballet, and Adolphe Bohm was the first director of the San Francisco Ballet School. Classical ballet style, as adored by the French, Italian, and Russians, is classified as following the original vocabulary and techniques of ballet. However, the Ballets Russes were revolutionary in dance and were the first to really bring forth the idea of neoclassical ballet. Neoclassicism is defined as the revival and modernization of a classical style of art, literature, architecture, or music. Neoclassical ballet style is virtually the opposite of classical ballet style, representing more abstract elements. It disapproves of the original formalities and appreciates a wider range of modern techniques and ideas. Today's ballet style steers away from delicacy and favors greater athleticism. It still follows the basic rules and desires of academic ballet, but jumps boundaries into innovative new ideas. Ballet may seem like merely entertainment, but it's also constructive in other activities. It supports many techniques, keeping the body strong and spirited. This will help movements in other dance styles look elegant and polished. In ballet class, you equally work the right and left sides of the body, so each movement is filled with strength. Corresponding with solid posture, ballet has a linear flow to it, maintaining form, extension, and lightness in the body. This can always be used in other genres of dance in order to give the full effect of a slender dancer. Tempo is just as important as choreography. The two go hand in hand. Professionals say that the definition of musicality is being self-aware of your body's movements alongside the music and rhythm, making sure you accent the music with your specific movements. Recognizing musicality can increase understanding of different movement qualities that may be asked of you in other types of disciplines. Likewise, outside of the dance studio, other athletes understand how ballet can be beneficial to more than just the ballerina. Surprisingly, football players often use ballet technique to gain perks in their focus, speed, and endurance, improving their athletic approach. Now, remember that story you were following? Note that it's more than just music and choreography. It appears sweet and simple, Yet there is so much more being said than meets the eye. It all shares the same root, a love for the arts and the dance. Still, it is important to embrace change in our favorite things and allow them to improve and grow. Modernizing ballet doesn't mean eliminating tradition, but letting it express art in new ways.